Welcome to Tattletale. Here's today's story. My sister died 2 years ago. But last night, she sent me a video.
2 years ago, my sister died in a car crash. I was the one who got the call. I was the one who identified the body. I stood in front of everyone and gave the speech I barely remember now, something about how brave she was, how full of life, how it didn't make sense that she was gone. Her name was Mia. She was 22. Smart. Loud. Obsessed with film photography and old horror movies. The kind of person who made you feel like your life was moving too slow, like you were missing something. When she died, I didn't handle it well. I drank more than I should have. I stopped answering calls. I deleted social media. The only thing I didn't delete was her number. I couldn't bring myself to. Her contact is still saved in my phone. Mia Redheart. I guess I thought maybe one day, I'd want to scroll through old messages, reread the dumb memes she used to send me. But I never did. Not until last night. 1:13 a.m. My phone buzzed. The screen lit up. One new message from Mia Redheart. I stared at it for a solid 30 seconds, fully convinced I was dreaming or losing it. Then I opened it. No text. Just a video. 9 seconds long. The thumbnail showed her face. Crying. Not from the past. Not a memory. Fresh tears. Hair wet. Clothes torn. She looked terrified. I hit play. She was whispering, frantic, like she didn't know she was being recorded. Liam, if this gets to you, I'm not dead. I don't know where I am. They said I'd forget, but I didn't. I didn't. The video glitched hard. Froze. Her face split mid-frame, like corrupted data. Then it cut out. I stared at the screen. The message auto-deleted itself 3 seconds later. Gone. No file. No trace. Just her name sitting there in my inbox. Like it never stopped belonging there. I didn't sleep after that. I just sat there on the edge of my bed, staring at my phone like it might light up again. Nothing came. No follow-up message. No number trace. No file in storage. I checked my recently deleted folder. Empty. Searched for hidden app processes. Ran a data recovery tool. Everything came up clean, too clean. Like the video was never there. But I saw it. I heard her voice. She said my name. She wasn't dead. I wanted to believe it was a deep fake. Some twisted scam. Maybe someone hacked my phone and used old clips of her from social media, but I'd scrubbed most of that after the funeral. Her accounts were memorialized. Passwords locked. Content wiped. Even then, nothing online could have created what I saw. The scratches on her cheek. The panic in her voice. The way she said, I didn't forget. I opened my old hard drive. The one with the photos from the crash. From her last birthday. From the funeral. I found the dashcam footage they gave me from the police report. Mia's car had been T-boned at an intersection by a drunk driver. No chance to swerve. She died on impact. It was grainy, distant, but conclusive. No conspiracy. No questions. Except now, there were questions. And one of them was sitting at the bottom of my inbox. Sent at 1:13 a.m. from Mia Redheart. Only now, when I tapped the contact, it didn't show her number. Just a blank string of symbols. Plus error name locked. And beneath it, a note I didn't write. Cycle hold, active, recipient flagged for memory persistence. I tried editing the contact. The screen glitched. Then closed itself. The message was still there. But now the timestamp was gone. No time. No date. No metadata. Just her name. And suddenly, I remembered something else. The voicemail. One I'd saved a month before she died. I hadn't listened to it since. I opened it and hit play. But this time, instead of her usual rambling, it played a different recording. Her voice again, shaky, urgent. If they find this, they'll change it. Liam, don't trust what you remember. It's not yours anymore. I sat there with the phone pressed to my ear long after the message ended. My heart was racing, but the rest of me felt still. Too still. Like the air in the room was holding its breath with me. I replayed the voicemail. Same thing. Not the birthday reminder she'd left. Not the joke about Mom's cooking. Just her voice, quiet and desperate, warning me like she knew what would happen. Don't trust what you remember. I opened the voicemail details. Created, April 7th. 1 month before the accident. But something was wrong. The file was marked as edited. Last modified, 1:14 a.m., today. 1 minute after the video came through. That shouldn't be possible. Voicemails can't be edited. They don't update. Especially not ones stored on offline backups. I tried exporting it. The file corrupted instantly. Error. Playback failed. It was like the phone let me hear it once, then scrubbed it. I dropped the phone and stepped back, heart hammering. Then I opened my laptop. Searched her name across everything, emails, documents, drives. And in a folder I hadn't touched since her death, I found something I swear I never saved. A photo. File name, img_00001313.jpg. It was a blurry shot. Looked like it was taken on an old webcam. The room was dim, but I recognized it. It was her old apartment. The one she'd lived in during her last year. She was standing near the window. Hair longer than I remembered. Same sweatshirt she wore the week before she died. But her face. She wasn't looking at the camera. She was looking past it. Right at me. Eyes wide. Lips slightly parted like she'd been caught mid-sentence. I zoomed in. And in the reflection of the glass window behind her was someone else. Standing in the dark. Someone with my height. My outline. Watching her. I stared at the photo until my eyes blurred. It didn't make sense. I'd never been in that apartment. Not once. She moved there a few months before the crash, and we'd only ever FaceTimed. I'd planned to visit, but she died before I ever got the chance. So how the hell was I in the reflection? I checked the file's metadata. Nothing. No device info. No date. No GPS tag. It was like it had been dropped into the folder from nowhere. But the timestamp on the file name said 13:13 to 1:13 p.m. Same time the video hit my phone, just AM instead. Coincidence? I didn't believe in coincidence anymore. I copied the image to a flash drive and took it to the print shop near the mall. Had it blown up. I needed to see it off screen. The girl at the counter looked at it and said, "Is this some kind of art project?" I asked why. She pointed to the lower corner, something I hadn't noticed before. Etched faintly into the baseboard in the photo, just barely visible in the shadows. Cycle 2/hold, Mia_01313. She thought it was a watermark. But I knew better. That same word again. Cycle. When I got home, I pulled up the footage from the funeral. We'd recorded it on a tripod, mostly for our uncle who couldn't fly in. I hadn't watched it since. The moment my eulogy ended, the video glitched. Just once. A frame skip. A static flash. And in that one corrupted frame, the crowd had changed. Everyone was sitting the same way, but their faces weren't right. Some of them were blurred. Some of them were me. Copies of me. All watching the casket. All facing forward. Like they were waiting for something to begin. I paused the video and stepped back from the screen. There were at least 5 of me. Same jacket. Same hair. Same dead expression. All seated in different rows.